Who's the person around you that dresses worst?
Name drop?
Savage.
That's my biggest fear. You can use a pass, or you can like name drop.
The person around me that dresses worst.
Oh, that is so bad to say.
Because I don't have anyone.
Hi, this is Iris,
And this is Sophia.
and you're listening to Undressed.
Hello. Happy
Hello,
Monday.
happy Monday. How are we're alone again? How are you?
We're alone again. It's nice though because
to be alone.
I have the couch to myself.
Yeah, I love this new setup. Even
Very comfy.
if we're alone, we'll have more space.
Yes, but we had guests for the first time.
Oh my god.
We hope you guys liked it. We know we did. It was fun.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's such a different, when planning, because we wanted to do this for the longest time to have guests.
Yeah.
But when planning is so different because everything is focused on them. So we
Yeah.
can just chill.
It's good not to have the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to always come up with these subjects and themes and opinions. And
Yeah. And
all
it's
of a
so easy
sudden-
because it's a brand new person to
Yeah.
us. So it's like we can literally ask them anything. Yeah.
And we are actually learning with our guests because we don't know them that well before. So the questions are really legit and we're
Yeah.
trying to get to know them. But sitting on this chair, I can tell that they must feel intimidated.
Really?
Because it's like,
Yeah.
and it's two of us. So it must be like,
Interview
Okay,
vibes. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
but it's fun. It's good for them to feel the
I
pressure.
know, it's good. It's good. I would like to go to a podcast as
As a guest.
a guest.
Me too. I think it must be fun to
Yeah.
just talk about you.
Yeah.
Your stuff. And today we actually brought the pink balls to us, like the spicy questions. We're gonna do it later because I feel it's only fair that we suffer
Yes,
too.
I agree. I agree. Okay, we have a couple of some news because
Yeah.
we haven't updated you guys for a while. I know you did some fresh tattoos this weekend.
I did. This weekend was a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was very packed.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I had like a birthday, and I feel like in June and May, everyone like why
Yes.
so many babies
I
are
know.
born?
I have so many things in my family. Plus, I had two, like, I don't know how to say it in English, communions.
Oh, the church
The church
thing
things.
for the kids.
One of them I only knew the day before.
Oh no.
So, yeah, it's like insane. Everyone decided to have events on this month.
It's crazy. Like I'm tired of
Yeah.
birthdays and
And
it
then on
takes
my
so
family,
much time.
and then on my family, the church thing is like an excuse to then have a snack on their house later, and then
Yeah.
the snack becomes dinner. And
It's a
then
full
it's like,
day.
it's a full day
It's
on
a
that.
full day.
Yeah.
It's not 2 ways because it's family time, but
Yes.
at the same time you leave so many like chores and stuff to do it on the weekends,
Yeah.
and then something like that happens and it's bye bye
gone.
weekend.
Yeah.
So for me, this weekend was crazy. On Saturday, I went to do the tattoo
Mhm.
on the afternoon. So the morning, I took care of like house stuff because my house is in the finishing process. So it's so much work.
Yeah.
But it's much more fun than anything else on the
Yeah.
process. But it's a lot of work. Like I need to look into plans, buy I don't know, kitchen stuff. How do you call it? Like a blackout. You need to think of everything
Yeah.
to be able to move in as soon because we're gonna travel. We're gonna talk about that later. But we're gonna travel, and when I'm back, I want to move in.
Yeah.
So it's so much things going on. So in the morning, I did that, and then I went to do some tattoos. Let me show you guys. So I did a Saturn.
Cute.
No meaning at all. Like my planet is actually a Jupiter based on my zodiac, but Jupiter is like a ball to tattoo.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just
No,
it's like
Saturn
this.
is really cute.
So like might as well do a cuter planet.
I love that.
And I did a deer. You're gonna see it upside down, but it's like
Oh,
a little deer.
pretty.
Yeah, baby reindeer. I don't know. I think they are so cute. When I was in Japan and I look at them, I was like, this is a magical creature.
It is.
Then I did a star and I did the bee.
The bee where you
In the place you told me.
it's so cute.
And I had this research done, and everyone has like the traditional bee, like seen from the back of the bee, like with the open wings.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about doing that because it was like the traditional thing. But then I found this position where she looks like she's about to sting me, and she
Yes,
has
it's
like
really
a little,
cute.
I don't
Yeah.
know, the bottom part where she
Yeah.
stings. So I thought it was cute. It has really big eyes.
Yeah.
And that
And the
was
wings
it.
are very pretty in that position.
Yeah, it's cute. So yeah, I did that.
Many tiny ones, very cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tiny ones. That's what I like to do. Is
Yeah.
always tiny ones. It was fun. I went with my boyfriend. We did that, and that was Saturday. Bye bye Saturday.
By Saturday.
And on Sunday, I had to go do my first MRI.
MRI, is it when you get inside the
Yeah,
thing?
I've never done that before.
Why did you do that?
So basically, I've been feeling this weird thing on my like the bottom of my belly on the right side.
Mhm.
And it's like, it's not this super intense pain that I need to go to the urgencies. It's like something that it's always here. And I always thought it was like this cyst on my ovaries or
Mhm.
something, because once I did an exam and I had a cyst. So I was like, maybe this is why. But then I was like, this has been here for so long. Let me do another exam. And I went to check my ovaries, and the cyst is gone. So I was like, okay, so this is not the reason. Let
Yeah.
me go to another doctor. And he was like, let's check it out. Because when he was like touching my belly, I had a reaction to this side. So he was like, you have something on this side, so let's check it out. So I don't know yet. I'm gonna go there today before our trip to go check what it is.
Really?
Hopefully it's nothing serious. But it was my first MRI, and it's crazy.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. I was there for 1 hour.
1 hour?
I thought it was like half an hour, and it's already too long, but I was there for an entire hour. Have you ever done one?
No.
Me
But
neither.
I'm so claustrophobic.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about you.
1 hour?
I thought like Sophia would be like,
I thought it would be like a 10-minute thing
yeah,
maximum.
no, it's
1
really
hour.
hard. Yeah.
What do you do
After a
during that
while, I was
hour?
like, because they did it like this part was the most important part to check, right? So they put like this weight on you, this weird stuff on top of you, but then your arms cannot be inside the heavy thing that they put on. So I need to have my arms like this. And after 1 hour, I was like, I can't feel my arms anymore. And they put headphones on you because the noise is so loud, like. And then after a while, I was closing my eyes. It felt like I was in a spaceship. I was
My
having this weird
God.
experience.
That's insane.
And then when I get there and I lay down, fully naked with just a robe that they give you, like this weird dress thing, and they just start like putting this, how do you say in English when they need to feed you stuff through your veins? Yeah, needle, but like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
you know?
Yeah.
I was like, why he's doing this? I didn't know that, I thought I was just need to be there. But all of a sudden I have a needle stuck into my vein. I was like, can you tell me what's gonna happen here? And he was like, so in the first part of the MRI, we're gonna go in and it's gonna like check everything, and then we're gonna run through your veins this neon thing, liquid.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, good. So after half an hour, I was like, okay, it's done.
Also, it needs to wait for it to go like you need to wait for it to go like throughout your body, probably.
Yeah, probably. But I was half an hour there, and then he came to check on me, and I was like, okay, this is it. But no, he then put the liquid, and it was another half an hour. And you feel the liquid going in, which I was like, not a pleasant experience. It
Yeah.
doesn't hurt or anything. It's just like weird. You feel like it's warm.
You're so brave.
Oh my God, what a
Wow.
Sunday.
You're so brave.
Well, I had no other option.
Wow.
But yeah, hopefully it's nothing bad.
Yeah.
And then I packed for the entire afternoon because we're going on a trip.
We're going on a trip. Yeah, it's been very intense.
weekend.
Yeah, weekend.
How was your weekend?
My weekend. So on Saturday, I had an birthday event of a friend. So Saturday was gone
Yeah.
because we needed to. It was like 1 hour away from Porto.
Oh,
So
damn.
yeah, and then yesterday it was my dad's birthday. So I had his like
Your dad is a Gemini too?
yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're full like around you is just Gemini, man.
yeah, just Gemini man. That's why. And like my ex boyfriend before this current boyfriend was Gemini. I was just
Damn.
like, you just go after your dad.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But yeah, and then I had his lunch, and then I had the church thing that I had my niece's one like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, and now it was my second communion of my nephew,
Yeah. Oh my
and my
god.
brother only told us on Saturday. Yeah, because it's like
Fun.
not as relevant as the first one, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, they were like, so after the lunch, we're just gonna go to the church, and then I went to his house because they wanted to sing happy birthday to my dad, and yeah, it hit like 6 p.m. and I was like, I'm out, like I need to pack, and I was
Yeah,
so stressed.
obviously.
But yeah, I packed until like 1 a.m. and it's done.
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Damn. So a Saturday of events, a Sunday of events.
Yeah,
I bet you're tired.
yeah,
It's really a lot of social battery
it
to have.
is. It is. But yeah.
But yeah, besides that, we are a little stressed packing because we are flying out today. We're recording this and then we're gonna fly out to Italy
Yes, to
for a brand trip.
Tuscany. I've
Tuscany.
never been.
I only went to Florence, which I think is in Tuscany too.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm not that good at geography, but it was actually my favorite city in Italy.
Yeah.
And they say that the whole Tuscany is so beautiful and it's so worth it to rent a car and just explore.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to do that, and that
And they
it
say it's
has
the
the best
best place
food.
to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
I'm
excited.
super
I
excited.
hope it's not like salads because sometimes in influencer trips it's like they
Yeah.
kind of predict that everyone is on a diet or something, so it's always like
Oh no, I
salads.
think it's gonna be pizza and
I hope it's
pasta.
pizza and pasta and tiramisu.
Oh my god, tiramisu, yes. And
So good.
truffles thing.
Truffle things,
Wow.
everything truffle. And wine.
And
It's gonna be fun times. It's like 30 something degrees there.
yeah, I'm very, very scared of that situation. 35 degrees. I don't think I've ever felt
Imagine
that.
that hot.
35 degrees. Maybe I have in Spain.
Yeah, Madrid can get. Oh, you went to Madrid. Have we talked
I
about
went to
our
Madrid.
vacations?
No, I went to Madrid. And did I not only went to Madrid, but I lost my first flight. It was an
Wow.
experience. Okay, so the backstory is I have a friend and she's studying law. She did this huge exam that you do when you finally become a lawyer. And she's also afraid of flying. So to
Mm,
celebrate, we kind of booked a Madrid trip because she's
yeah.
never been. And we were supposed to go on a Thursday night and then we would stay Friday, Saturday, and come back Sunday. Thursday night, we're at the airport. I'm super relaxed because it's like 40 minutes plane flights, like not my first rodeo. We travel all the time, so going to Madrid is not stressful.
Yeah.
I had my tiny suitcase. And then when it was almost time to board, I looked at the board and it said that the flight to Madrid was at gate
Whatever.
whatever. So we went to the gate whatever. And our group of boarding was the last one. It was group 4. So they started to call group 1, group 2, and we were just chilling,
You're like, I'm
talking,
not gonna
sat
get up to
down,
be
yeah.
on a queue.
Group 4, and then we get there and she's like, this is Iberia. Your flight is for Air Europa. I was like, fuck. We looked at the board and there were like 2 flights to Madrid, one at 7 p.m. and the other one at 7:10 p.m. and
Oh
ours was
my
the one at
god.
7 p.m. and this one we were boarding was the 7:10. So we went to the other gate and we got there and they had just removed the wing that connected the thing to the plane so we could not go.
Get in.
And the woman was like, "Oh, if only you had arrived 2 minutes earlier. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
that's so
god.
good. But at least she said that this thing happens every day. She
Yeah.
said, like, this things happen every day with this specific flight.
It's so stupid that they would book with just 10 minutes
Yeah. Yeah,
difference.
because like my way of thinking was like I ran through the eyes through the board, and then the first one that came up was the one where I got back.
Yeah,
But it
and
was really
you
stupid.
saw like that it's at it's 7 p.m. or
Yeah,
5 p.m. So you're like, okay, this must be it.
yeah. Because
We don't
sometimes,
have that many flights here even in
yeah,
Porto, so
and sometimes I only memorize like our flight today. I know it's at 8, but I don't know if it's at 8:20 or 8:25, eight
yeah.
ten. You know. So sometimes I only memorize that part.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it was a learning.
How did it
Now,
felt? Because I never missed a flight
so
and I
frustrating.
think I would panic.
So frustrating. First because I felt really bad because she was super relaxed. She was trusting me. She was
Yeah.
like,
You were kind of leading the thing.
yeah,
Oh,
I was totally leading it. And yeah, I felt really bad. And then there was no other flights on that day available, only another one on the next day at 6 a.m. So that's the one we went for.
and in the meantime, you also couldn't enter the one that was 10 minutes after, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because it's too
Yeah,
close.
it was fully booked.
Yeah, fully booked.
So yeah, it was like so frustrating. And like the drive home, it was like, I was feeling so bad. But yeah.
But I feel like nowadays with flights, it's so like everyone is traveling and they are always fully booked. So there's so many flights happening, and it's so easy for things to go wrong now
Yeah.
because people are relaxing so much in the whole process of flying.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I told you this, but when I went to Morocco, because at the same time, more or less, I went to Morocco
Mm-hmm.
with my family, and everything went great in terms of flight. But when I was on my flight to return home, uh, as I'm getting into the flight, I saw this girl telling the flight attendant that she had her seat was 35E, and the flight attendant was saying like, "Oh, let me check that." And I was looking through the rows, and there's only rows until the 33. I was like, this is suspicious. And I go to my seat, which is like 19 or something, so I was fine. And then all of a sudden, I see this commotion going on. I was like, something is happening. And then the flight attendant goes to the whole microphone thing and says, like, we have a problem. This plane is overbooked, and there's like 4 people or something that have like plane tickets and seats that are not available on this aircraft. So because of that, 4 people need to stay here in Morocco. And instead of like telling that people that have the seat, and I know it's unfair because they legit bought a ticket just like me, but they
Mm-hmm.
were given seats that there were not
Mm-hmm.
existing on the aircraft, so they are not at fault. But the thing that they did to deal with the situation was so weird. They said like 4 people need to stay here. We're gonna cover the stay because you need to stay 2 more days because the flights are not daily. So 4 people need to volunteer, and if they don't volunteer, we're gonna like lucky draw it.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck? They cannot do that. Everyone
Yeah.
in the aircraft was like, I need to go work. How are they gonna lucky draw this, you know?
Yeah.
And I
And
thought it was
imagine if
like,
it was like you and then a random person and you were
yeah.
alone in Morocco.
I don't think that's, they were like, please volunteer. Otherwise we're gonna just like withdraw this. And I'm like, that's so
That's
yeah,
savage.
so
And did
stupid.
people volunteer?
Luckily, because it was like 10 or 20 minutes waiting and no one was volunteering, obviously. Not because obviously you can stay 2 more days with everything paid, but I've been there. I've been through having like a plane that was delayed and that they offer you hotel, and it's not as good as they make it seem because it's a hotel usually near the airport. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna have like full on vacations.
Yeah.
It's not a luxurious place, so people don't want to. And they were like threatening us that they're gonna throw 4 random people out of the plane, and I felt like it was so weird. And it was Ryanair, obviously.
Don't
But it's the
want to
only
name
flight
drop,
we
but
have.
Yeah.
to Morocco direct here to Agadir. And yeah, luckily some people decided to get up and stay. But if not, I might just,
Yeah.
be selected to the Hunger Games.
My God, that's
It's so
insane.
stupid. And I don't know how, like, they made the mistake to
Mhm.
book extra seats.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, we just might be the lucky ones
Yeah.
to be kicked out of the plane. This
Oh, that's really insane.
these low cost companies, they are like
Yeah.
savages.
Yeah, I've actually never had like overbooking
Yeah.
situations, but I've heard so many stories.
We actually had it once together, but I think it was
Oh yeah, that's
Transavia
true.
or EasyJet, but they handle it better because a few
That's true.
days before we got an email saying that if you want to delay or anticipate your
Yeah.
flight because it's overbooked, they pay you, I don't know, it was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. A
200 or
compensation.
something
Mhm.
compensation.
Yeah.
And I think that's better because it gives you time to plan.
Yeah.
And someone must have took it because then it was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how that happened. They cannot like handle how many seats they have.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they in the beginning they are counting on one aircraft that has a specific number of seats and then on the other one. But I've also heard that it's just companies making trying to make as much profit as possible.
Yeah.
And since some people like don't show up to the flights,
Yeah.
or like in my case, I lost a flight, so someone might have I don't know.
Yeah, they are counting on
Yeah,
people failing.
yeah, but
But
yeah,
it's a little crazy. I heard that Spain is driving these lawsuits against these companies that are charging for things that should be part of the package, like the luggage, the seat,
mm-hmm.
everything. And it was the first time that it happened to me, not in this Morocco trip, but I don't remember which one it was, like a low cost company too, that they were charging me for seats, um like every seat on the
Yeah,
plane.
that happened to me as well.
And that is illegal. You should have like the random selector thing, even if you go apart, but it
Yeah,
needs to be free and then you pay for if you want to pick a specific seat,
yeah,
but you need to have like free seats. And for the first time, there was a trip that I made that we just had to pay. I think maybe it was with you. I don't remember. We had to pay, and the thing is, every seat on the plane was like chargeable, so there was no free. And if you wanted to not do the check-in and just do it at the airport, not to pay any seat,
yeah,
then at the airport they charge you 20 euros for printing your,
yeah.
so you have no option. You need to pay either for the seat or the
Or for
printing.
printing.
It's so stupid. And it should be illegal for sure. They want to make this planes like public
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
transportation.
for sure. Like, and charge you for everything.
Yeah. I heard the Ryanair dude wants people to go standing.
Yeah,
He's
I
like a
saw the
lunatic.
designs.
You saw?
Yeah.
It's like, what, just a
It's like a
belt?
little buzz. It looks like a buzz where you just
Yeah.
like, and I also saw a design of like a double, like people sat. So like like a double decker.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and then yeah, you would need to go up and you would be sat on top of another person.
And you have space?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, maybe like
Yeah.
you.
Damn.
Yeah, they're just looking for profit.
For money.
Yeah,
They are crazy.
eager.
But yeah, that was it for the Morocco. Besides that, everything went great. And it was just like a chill time with my parents,
That's
basically.
so nice.
But I liked it. It's good for shopping for um like handmade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Either for house or jewelry, like
Yeah.
handmade stuff is cute. And you went to Greece too
I went to Mykonos, yeah,
for a brand
for a
trip.
brand
Yeah.
trip. And yeah, it went really well. We didn't have the best weather.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very windy. I know Mykonos is always windy, but it
Yeah.
was insanely
Insane.
windy. And it was like not sunny all the time, only on the first day. But it was really nice. The hotel was amazing. The food was really nice. I rode a horse for the
Oh
first
my
time.
god.
It was so fun.
It was
Uh,
scary.
I'm more scared of being like near them
Yeah.
than
Then on top.
on top. Like I feel connected to them, you
Okay.
know, like because they're like so cute and they're like very obedient as long as you do like the things like you
Yeah.
just need to do like that to turn left, and then like you just need to kick a little bit for them to like
Go faster?
go faster. So yeah, they're very smart. And but like as soon as I'm like next to them here, I'm very
It's
scared.
scary.
Imagine if it just bites me like whoa.
I don't know if their teeth are damaging. I don't know. It's just like I literally don't know.
I know a story. Oh, actually my boyfriend's mom has a scar here, and it was from a horse who decided to just beat her when she was a kid. It's like ah,
Okay, so they are
they
damaging in
are
a
very
way.
damaging.
Wow. I
Yeah.
just I did it once only to go ride a horse, but I was, I don't know, maybe like 12 or 14. It
Hmm.
was also in a vacation, so I don't remember much. I just remember my horse just pooping all the time. I was on top of
He
him
was
and
a
it was
pooper.
like booming all the time. He was a
Oh,
pooper.
he was a pooper. Yeah, but all of the horses are so pretty, and they were very pretty, very like well taken care of.
Did you get to choose yours or how did you work?
You could kind of pick,
Yeah,
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
How was, did it had a name?
I don't remember my
Oh,
names, but I picked one that was like with many spots. So yeah,
cute.
like a little cow, but a horse,
Oh my god, I love that. I like a horse cow.
a horse cow. He was being neglected, so I picked him.
Oh no. So you're that person. Like if you went to a shelter to find a pet, you would be like the one that no
Yeah,
one
no
wants.
one wants. Yeah.
I'm addicted to this. I was saying with my boyfriend, he showed me that he's the guilty one for this. These videos where this guy goes to a shelter and just sits with dogs. It's just like sitting with dogs at the shelter. So he just sits with them until they are comfortable because most of them have trauma. So
Yeah.
he sits with them until they are comfortable for him to pet them or whatever. It's so addictive to see the process. Like they are all wrapped up in a corner and then suddenly he gives
They,
them treats and he
yeah.
makes them feel comfortable and all of a sudden they are in his lap and it's so sweet. I feel like crying.
Oh my god, that's so
They are also
cute.
cute. It's in the States and it's crazy how they have like so many different breeds on shelters there because people just abandon them and so many amazing dogs. There was a kind of corso like my dog
Yeah.
there, like gray, which is so rare,
Oh
and
my
he was
god,
just like
yeah.
sitting there, and he was so gentle to like kids and other dogs and everything. But luckily, a family went to pick him up. But now I'm addicted to the stories. I'm just
Oh,
like
I think I
always,
would because I would just be crying all
yeah.
the time.
It's sad and happy at the
I
same time. It's a roller
know.
coaster
Yeah.
of emotions. But yeah, I think that's all the updates we have. Do we have anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Also, I wanted to ask you guys because we have guests now and we are always looking for new ones. We have like 2 or 3 more planned.
Mm-hmm.
But we want you guys to just comment anytime you can, like people you want us to invite.
Yeah.
Either from Portugal or Europe, maybe for now.
Yeah.
Because it's a little hard to bring people from all over the world, but just give us some ideas.
Yes, we need your help.
Yeah, we need your
Yeah.
help, definitely. All right, let's move on to some news.
Let's go.
You want to start?
Yes, so I brought some news first on the beauty area
Ooh.
that I wanted to talk with you about. First, I wanted to ask you what you think about the Rihanna new hairline.
Oh my God, I brought that one too. Okay, so what do I think? When I first saw it, like the news, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. It's a next step for like a beauty brand.
Mm-hmm.
And Fenty Beauty, I think it's really good. I have some
I
products
love Fenty
that I
Beauty.
love. So I was like, it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. It was always a hit. Her products were always a hit. So it's just the next step. But then I started to see these TikToks about it. And it changed my mind a little bit because people were bringing my attention to the fact that she always wears wigs,
Yeah, that's
which
the
is so
thing.
true. She's always rocking wigs. So all of a sudden, you have this person that never shows her real hair promoting hair products.
Yeah, she recently came out with like little her little
Yeah.
curls.
But it was
Uh,
a little after the
and I think
drama.
it was yeah, it was her way of
Responding.
responding to it. But it is kind of weird. Like, how did she tested it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I know like some wigs are real hair so they can be treated, but I don't
Yeah.
know if they are like washed.
Yeah, I don't
The,
know. Do you wash a wig?
yeah, probably, but not all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's not like real hair. It's real hair, but it's not like you're not gonna wash it daily, like, you know?
Yeah, and it's like most of the like dirtiness of our hair comes from our scalp.
Exactly.
And when
The
you're wearing a
oil.
wig, you don't have that.
So maybe that's why you don't need to wash it as
Yeah.
much. It's like my extensions, I barely wash them.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I saw this TikTok of this girl saying, bringing attention to the fact of the wigs and stuff. And she was saying, like, why these celebrities do this money grab brands all the time where they always do the same thing. Like, now it's a shampoo because they know everyone needs a shampoo from time to time and then do it to get money. Why didn't she do like a wig brand? And that would be so smart to bring some of her amazing wigs
Yeah.
to the public to get the same look, like the dreadlocks, because it's so rare to have a wig with thick dreadlocks like she had. Then she had like the pixie cut pink one, and the
Mhm.
girl was saying that that's what we want.
Yeah.
And I felt it. I feel like sometimes celebrities nowadays, you can feel that they don't have as much of an insight on the
And a
brand.
connection.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like this company they created, but they barely have any involvement in the process. That's what
Yeah.
I feel like. And that's a little sad. It would be nice to completely see the difference between like a Kim Kardashian brand to a Hailey Bieber brand to a Rihanna brand. And
Yeah.
you cannot see that
No,
much.
like even for yeah, I was gonna talk about Road next because she also added blushes now.
Oh, what did she have so far? Just lipstick?
Just a lip gloss, and she had a 3-step skincare. I
Okay.
think. I think. I don't know if it's 2 products or 3 products. But yeah, she's like, I think that's nice
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, I feel like it's good for people who want. I feel like skincare can be very overwhelming.
Yeah.
You have a lot of shit, and sometimes you
Yeah.
don't need that
And you don't know
much.
where to start. Like all my
Yeah,
friends come to me and they're like, "How can I start taking care of my skin?" I was like,
yeah,
I don't do that much. I
yeah.
only have like moisturizer and cleanser.
Same,
I don't do the full
same.
process.
And I think it's good for her to have created that little package where you just buy that and you have your
Oh, like a
skincare.
kit.
Yeah, it's like a kit. I don't know what it has. I think it has like probably a night one, a hydrating glaze with peptides or wherever, and then probably a thing to remove your makeup.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had that, and she had all of the lip glosses
Yeah.
with color and without color, and now she added blushes,
Mm.
and it's like everything is the same
Yeah,
now,
I agree.
and yeah, with Rare Beauty as well, with the blushes, and I feel like Kylie's line also
Yeah.
has, and yeah,
That's the thing. When Kylie launched her, and I feel like Kylie was a pioneer here because she was one of the first to get into the like celebrity to get into the whole making a beauty brand. And I thought back then it made super sense because she, although she was lying to all of us and saying that the lips looked good because of the liner,
yeah,
actually she was, although she was lying, she was giving us something that was very Kylie
yeah,
because she was known for the lips. So she was
yeah.
like, this is a kid to get big lips, cool. But
Mhm.
then all of a sudden, people just wanted to get money, and now her brand is like so not Kylie.
And even her vodka brand,
Yeah, what is that? It's so
like,
weird.
it's very weird.
You just want
It's
money, but at this point,
yeah,
like your sister has a tequila brand, so now you have a
yeah.
vodka brand.
It's so weird. I don't know. Like, is it a way of like tax evasion as well? More like,
Maybe. I think they have a lot of money, and there must have a lot of people pitch them ideas to invest. And I feel like with Kendall, I think it was actually smart to do a tequila because she was like not doing another clothes, another beauty. It was
mhm.
something different. And it goes with her vibe, I think.
Yeah,
The
I think
whole
so
like
too. It's
more.
cool.
So then she must have a lot of results because the tequila is everywhere.
Hmm.
So maybe Chris is like Carly, why don't you invest in drinks too? Because this
What
is
do you
like a
like to
big
drink?
thing.
Yeah.
But then you lost the essence of like Candle being perfect for tequila and Carly being perfect for lips.
Yeah.
And even Haley, I think like the case was smart, the
Yeah,
phone
yeah,
case,
yeah.
because she was always taking mirror pictures and it was perfect for her lip
Yeah,
glosses.
yeah.
Maybe something like
Yeah,
that.
and she's known for her like skin glowing all the time.
Yeah, she doesn't wear that much of heavy
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah,
And for example, Rihanna is much more edgier, so I
yeah,
would expect something more edgy and
yeah,
not like a shampoo and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
conditioner.
Even like dyeing like colors.
Yeah, that would be
Like
amazing.
yeah,
Colors for the hair. And she can do wigs with that, so
yeah,
colors would be nice. I don't know. I think they are all just thinking about the money because you can sell much more shampoos and conditioner than you would hair colors.
yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's a little boring.
Yeah, and I don't think like I don't understand why you need another shampoo brand. Like how are the ingredients better than because I did a little research and like I saw that 80% of the shampoos from her brand is like healing.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's like to reconstruct your hair if it's damaged or something, but like how is it different than like all of the other brands that
Yeah,
are like
exactly.
Olaplex, like L'Oreal, Kerastase, whatever.
Yeah, it's mostly it's a little boring, I think. It
Yeah.
feels like something drastic, like a perfect product for curls or something that is like
Yeah.
hard to find. But now it's just another shampoo and
Yeah.
conditioner and mask. It's a little boring. I wish celebrities were more creative instead of, but I think they don't have any input. I think they just hire a team to do it, and it's like investment for them, unfortunately. And people just buy it because they love the
Yeah, yeah,
celebrity.
yeah.
Even Ariana, I feel like her brand. I don't know the name. RIM,
REM, yeah.
REM, REM.
REM.
I think it's so
I've never tried
not.
anything.
Yeah, it's so
But people
boring.
say her perfume is really good.
Yeah,
The cloud one,
yeah.
it's like vanilla. I really want to try it, but it's hard to find.
Is it? And maybe it's always sold out.
Mm.
What else? Talking about celebrities, and products. Everyone is doing the Ozempic now.
Uh-huh.
They even saw it on the fridge of Scott Disick. It was
Mm-hmm.
like this mistake or not. People are debating. Uh, and now they're suspecting of Christina Aguilera. Have you seen her?
Yeah. I
She's
haven't seen
like,
her,
oh
but
my
I've
god,
heard the rumors.
let me show
But
you.
Scott,
Scotty
he
was
used to be
crazy.
pretty.
I don't know
He
what's
used to be
happening.
handsome, and now he looks like a zombie.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's weird that they go like they have so much of a big team to do keeping up with the Kardashians and they let it slide to have like
Yeah.
the Ozempic on his fridge.
I also think it's so. So, do you think he was on purpose?
I don't know. I don't think so because I don't see. I cannot see the. I heard the conspiracy, but I cannot see the benefit on
Yeah.
showing that to
I
people.
think it's so lazy of celebrities to take those things because you can literally pay a chef to cook you healthy meals every day.
Mm,
You can pay a personal trainer to be there with
true.
you every morning. Like you have all of the tools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like for a person, a normal person, it must be hard for them to get like the energy to work out after a 9 to 5 job.
True.
The time, um, the money.
The money it's so
Sometimes
expensive to have a
it's very
personal trainer.
expensive. And then to again to have the time and the effort to cook like healthy meals because it's easier. So yeah, I think it's so lazy for
Yeah.
celebrities to do that.
I think they do it because it's so much faster.
Yeah, but
And
they don't look as good as if you did the right thing.
yeah, true. But I can see it's very
Very
fast.
fast. I've also saw a video of Rihanna. You know when Rihanna stepped out with the retired T-shirt.
Yeah.
So one of the paparazzi was like recording her, and she recognized the paparazzi because I guess that it's probably the same ones from time to time, and she was like, Oh, look at you. You won that Ozempic. Because the paparazzi was like skinnier
Skinny.
and he was laughing. He was like,
Oh my god.
yeah.
And it's crazy because some celebrities are owning up to it. I
Yeah.
saw that Kelly Clarkson, she always suffered with weight, and I think she has like a thyroid. No, what do you say?
Tire, thyroid.
Thyroid problems, and
Yeah.
I think that's harder
To lose
to
weight.
lose
Yeah.
weight. And now she's skinny again, and she was asked about it, and she says like it's not what people think, it's another thing, but yeah, it helps me. So she's kind of owning up that she's taking something. She says it's not Ozempic, but it's something. Even the Scott one is not it's another brand, but it's like the same thing.
Similar, yeah.
So yeah, here is Christina. You can check it out. She's always been like skinny when she was young, but then she got
Oh,
older
yeah.
and she got a little thicker, and now she's like super skinny again, like Christina of 1999.
Yeah. Her face looks so different as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I think they get addicted because I heard it's like a shot or something
Yeah, it's a
once a
shot on the
week or
belly, I
something. So
think.
it's like
I saw
easy.
like that there's billboards in New York. I think it was Malu who put
Wow.
billboards in New York of a belly and then the needle, and it's promoting Ozempic,
Wow. As a
a weight
diet?
loss,
Oh
as a
my
weight loss
god.
thing. And it's like
That's
a
crazy.
medication for diabetes.
Yeah. That I heard is becoming sold out to the
Yeah.
people that actually need it. That's crazy. I think they are just obsessed with image, and it's like it's like a magic trick now. So, and
Yeah.
they have the money to buy it. So,
But I've heard it gets you a lot of like side effects as well, like
really?
depression.
Well, maybe they don't care. They
Yeah.
prefer to be
Maybe
depressed
they
than
were already
skinny.
depressed. So
True.
yeah. But yeah. Crazy. And speaking of celebrities doing weird shit, have you seen Kanye and Bianca traveling in economy?
No.
Yeah. They were on a flight to Japan to celebrate his birthday,
Oh my god.
sleeping in economy.
That's
There's
amazing.
like a TikTok of them. Like he was like wearing a robe with, I think it said easy. I'm not sure. And he was just like sleeping like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool
It's
actually.
really
It's
cool.
funny that you had this news because I didn't know about that,
Yeah.
but I brought another news that I think it relates a lot because I saw the Kim Kardashian birthday organization for North. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
saw it because
No.
North turned 11, and basically
So she's also a Gemini?
she
Oh my
is.
god,
She is
of
just like
course.
Daddy.
Just like that.
And she rented an entire mall for North, and it's like a mall that you never seen in your entire life. It's like it has snow inside for you to ski. It has a wave pool. It's
So
really
what's the outfit vibes? You need to be prepared for snow, but
yeah,
also bring your bikini.
everything. It
Wow.
has everything inside. It's like an entire world. It has an amusement park. It's crazy. But when I was seeing the stories from Kim, they have this mall totally empty. And you know those animals that have wheels, those stuffed animals that have wheels? It's like a car, like a little car for the kids to ride in the malls.
Mm-hmm.
They have it there, and you see the entire mall empty, and they just walking in the animals. And it felt so sad to me that this kid, although they have like snow and pool and everything, the mall is empty. And those kids, they only have like their parents there,
Mm-hmm.
and their friends are the f- parents, friends, kids. They don't have anyone
Yeah.
else because they don't go to a normal
Yeah.
school. They don't get to meet new friends on their own. And it felt so sad to me. And then I was thinking about it for a while. And I always felt like, okay, poor Kim, poor Kardashian family, because they are one of the most famous people, so they cannot live a normal life. But then you see Kanye doing that.
Yeah.
And I feel it's an option. I think they decide to be like that and to make it a big deal out of everything. Because if they try to live normally, eventually people will get tired of just going to ask for pictures and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
If I see like Kanye sleeping, I'm not gonna bother
Of
him.
course. Another thing, in Madrid, Ryan Reynolds
Oh my
passed
god!
by me with his daughter.
How did we not talk
Did I
about
have the
that?
balls of talking to him? No. He was just like living his
Yeah.
life. And he was there because he brought his daughter to the Taylor Swift concerts in
Cute.
Madrid. So yeah, and then I had like this slow motion like reaction, like seeing him passing by and then just like staring at him until he disappeared at the end of the road.
Wow.
And everyone that was passing by him, they were like looking confused, but no one talked to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like,
People just respond to your perspective too. They adapt to whatever you're
yeah,
doing. So if you try to be normal, I feel like people will adapt to that and respect you.
yeah,
But if you like go in wearing this crazy outfit, just don't photograph me, and rent an entire mall, eventually people will get crazy because you're living a crazy life.
yeah,
And I felt a little sorry for North. I think they should be more, try to be a little more normal. And it's fun that he traveled in economy.
yeah.
That's great.
It's
I also
crazy.
saw Jeffree Star,
Mm-hmm.
and someone did a TikTok. I didn't saw him personally. I saw on TikTok someone recording him flying economy too. And they were like, oh my God, he must be broke. He's flying economy. And then he responded to that TikTok and saying, like, leave celebrities alone because I always get attacked that I fly private jet everywhere. So
Yeah,
I'm like doing a good thing here, and you're also now attacking
yeah,
me
yeah,
to be
yeah.
broke. So it feels good that they are,
Respect to
yeah,
fly to Japan when you
economy.
can.
Yeah, when you can.
In economy, like if I could, I would pay for the little extra
Yeah.
because it's so
And
uncomfortable.
he looks like a big guy.
Yeah,
Probably he's not, but he looks like
yeah,
he would need some
yeah.
comfort.
And then Bianca was just next to him, like on the phone. So
Cute.
yeah,
That's cute.
it's cute.
I have some other news, but we are running out of time. I just wanted to talk to you about the Dance with the Devil, or
Oh,
For the Devil, Dance with the Devil. I
let's
don't.
go.
Have you watched it?
Yes.
Okay, I was so shocked
Yeah, same.
when I saw it.
Especially because I do not know any, like to me it
Yeah,
was like out of the blue.
yeah.
Like I don't know any of the dancers. I wasn't aware of anything. So yeah. I just
For me,
clicked on it.
it was the opposite. It was very shocking because I knew the dancers,
Yeah.
and I still never realized it.
Yeah.
For me, it was normal. Like, I didn't know all of them, but most I know because of So You Think You Can Dance. Most of
Mhm.
them were contestants of the show, on the show. And I was so shocked because, you know, the one that is like, I think he's Ukrainian or something, the blonde one that appeared. He didn't speak. He's still in the cult,
Mm.
but he appeared on a lot of images dancing with Miranda, which is
The girl that's
the girl
supposedly
that's,
still
yeah. And
yeah.
the whole documentary, if you haven't watched, is mainly about her because her family is the ones that started the documentary to try to bring her out of it. So this guy is always dancing with her, and we saw him at the Revolve Festival. He was there. Yeah. I was with my boyfriend and we're like, wow,
Really?
he's there. I don't remember, he's like Vlad or something. And I follow him for the longest time. He was a dancer on So You Think You Can Dance. He's a great dancer. And he was there just having the time of his life. And I was like, how is this guy that was there having fun in a cult? Like someone that was like so reachable there. And it's
Yeah.
in a situation that it's supposed to be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they realized. And actually, Miranda, the girl, the main girl from the documentary, she did a response video now, telling the family to back off and saying like, "How did you think that this documentary would be a good thing for me?"
Yeah.
And although it's a weird as fuck cult, I kind of get that. I don't think as a family I would do the documentary with Netflix because
Mm,
it's like you're putting your daughter in a big spotlight.
yeah,
I think there must be other ways to do it. I don't think it was really great, and I think that that relationship it's a little broken
I think it's
forever.
broken forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did say that the relationship was getting better, and now after the Netflix,
yeah,
it's yeah, it is very weird. Like, it is very weird. I felt a little bit of them not being 100% true,
yeah.
especially her sister as well. I don't know if you
The
felt that.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but I
don't
don't
know.
know
It
if it's
looked
in my head.
yeah. In the beginning, I was like, are they acting because they
Yeah,
were like putting on this show
that's what
all
I
the
felt.
time? And even when she hanged with them, how can you be in a documentary saying all these things and then appearing on the videos like all
Yeah,
happy, even though they were saying that she was only doing these stories and everything for show, but they
yeah,
were like smiling and waving. I think
yeah.
I would be, I couldn't like fake it and
They
then
would
do
be
a
more serious.
documentary.
Like,
Yeah, I would be
yeah,
like, please turn that off. Let's just hang
yeah.
out. But I don't know. I cannot like blame everything on the family, but I don't think it was the smartest move to do a documentary. It still feels like they are up for some money and fame too.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel a little weird. But the cult is so
So fucking
creepy.
weird.
Like
So
how do
fucking
they
weird.
and you know like her husband be that? She's like a crumper. It's like a guy from like you know, it's like
Yeah.
it's an hip hop dude. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
You know, in a cult, in
yeah,
a weird cult
yeah.
with this
Just like,
Korean guy. It's so weird. So weird. Like how
I don't
did it came up
understand
to
also.
happen?
And him like taking that huge percentage of money
Yeah.
from their work.
It's
I
crazy.
would be
If that's
pissed.
true, it's crazy.
I would
Like
be pissed. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like LA must have
so
so many
many.
cults that
So
we have
many.
no idea about.
And the thing that I
So
was
many.
saying to my boyfriend after watching is that, you know, the dancers who quitted the cult, they became so fucked up in the head that they decided not to, you know, dance for TikTok anymore. So they are doing other stuff. The girl was doing like
Giving
dance classes
classes,
for the
yeah.
community. I don't know, the other guy was doing something else. So they lost the whole money and fame.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people on the cult dancers that are still there, the preach thing that the guy is telling that we are like God is giving you the success, they must believe because the people that are quitting are losing
Yeah,
everything.
for sure,
So
for
they're
sure.
like,
And
whoa,
from the
if I get
Netflix,
out,
they're getting more and more fame.
fame, that's
Because
true.
Miranda is like growing a lot.
Yeah. She's like super famous now. It's crazy. So maybe it's working.
But at the same time, it's like, will brands work with them? No.
I think they still have some brand deals, and I was checking that they removed the 7M, which is the name of the company that
Yeah.
the cult leader created to manage them. So they removed that, and now they have a normal email. But it seems to me that it's the same thing, just
Yeah.
a different email to take the attention off them in terms of like brand deals and everything. But yeah, I guess that brands will, I don't know, some brands might even think it's like a money grab thing to hire them now.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. It was crazy to me. Well, do you have any other news or can we?
Um well, I have a little fun news. We can not fun. Fun is not really
The word.
the word, but it's actually in Portugal and it was about a psycho dentist. Are you aware? Okay. Are you? No. Okay.
Psycho
Psycho
dentist?
dentist. Have you heard of João Espírito Santo?
No.
So he was a dentist, a very well-known dentist from Heyyyyy. He basically used to help people,
Transform.
transform their teeth when like they didn't have the means to it, and he would give like this like transformation to them. So yeah, and he would show up. He was very famous, and apparently, um, like 17 people came out now saying that he would used to torture them on like when he booked appointments, not on television, of course. On television everything was nice, but like when on his little office when they booked appointments with him. He would like be giving surgeries without anesthesia. They would like put like an eye, like things to like cover their eyes, and like strap them to the chairs. He was insane. Used to like remove teeth that were not necessary.
I'm so
Yeah, like
shocked.
creepy shit. Creepy shit.
Was he arrested?
I don't know. I know he was charged. Uh, I know he was charged, but I don't know. I think he's still waiting for like a decision. So yeah,
That's so crazy. Like
yeah.
people that have already feared to go to the
I
dentist
know.
is
It
watching this
looks like
now.
It looks like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
everyone's worst
Imagine
nightmare.
you go to remove one teeth and you come out of there with and it's like you were needing it. I
Oh
don't know
my
like what
god.
he gains from it. It must be really like
Pervert, yeah.
yeah, pervert.
Oh my
Pathological
god.
shit. But
Wow.
yeah,
Portugal.
wow.
We still have
Portugal.
some
I
psychos
was like,
here.
let me bring some Portugal spice to
Yes.
the podcast.
We don't have that many crime here, but we do have some psychos from time to time
Yeah.
that just pop up out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. True. So yeah.
All right, should we do some spicy questions
Some
to
spicy
us?
questions. Yes, let's
It's
do
pink
it.
ball time.
Pink ball time.
Okay, so it's time for some spicy questions, just like we did with our guests. We're gonna have one free pass each, and we're gonna do 5 each.
Okay. Nervous. I get why they do.
I'm gonna start.
Become nervous.
I'm gonna start.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, this is a nice one. TikTok or Instagram?
Oh, okay, okay.
That's a good
That,
one.
yeah, that's an easy one.
Ooh, I actually don't know.
What?
A while
I
ago,
thought it
I
would
would
be
say
like
Instagram,
yeah.
but I feel like TikTok has been growing on me a lot. Um, yeah, but Instagram. Instagram is always gonna have my
Yeah.
heart. The
It's the
OG.
OG.
The OG.
I agree. What was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? The most embarrassing thing.
Was it the shoes in
Yeah.
London?
Yeah, maybe that one. That was very embarrassing, but I told this story here already. The whole like shelf fell off. So I wanted to say something like more spicy here, trying to remember. You know, one thing that it's not like a specific moment, but one thing that embarrassed me a lot is when people come up to me because I'm really bad with faces and new faces.
Mhm.
So when people come to me at like events or and stuff, I never know if I already met that person or if it's a brand new person.
Mhm.
So I have this embarrassment when I say like nice to meet you and the person is like we met
Yeah,
already.
it's
It's like
so
I
bad.
feel like hiding in a hole.
It's really bad. And one thing that has been happening to me this year a lot is like seeing people, knowing that I know them, but I cannot remember where I know them from.
Yeah,
It's been happening to me like
a lot.
mm, like twice a month at least. It's like, what is this sorcery? It's like
Yeah.
the universe is bugged. Are they copied like NPCs? Because why do I recognize that face, but I don't know
You
where
cannot
it's from? And
pinpoint
it's
where you
like
saw them.
I used to be good with faces, and I don't
I'm
know.
really bad.
Maybe we're getting old.
Yeah. I'm really bad. And I'm fine if that person is always on that environment. And I'm like, I know if I go to the supermarket, I know that face
Yeah.
like there. But if I see that person that
Somewhere
usually,
else. Yeah.
you know, is there somewhere else in a nightclub, I cannot associate. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's so weird.
It's terrible.
It's like they can only exist in that environment.
Yeah. Like the other day, I went to this event and there was a photographer there, like photographing the event. And I was like, I know this face, but did I work with him before or not? Or am I imagining? So I was like, nice to meet you. But then I felt like maybe I met them and they're like, she doesn't remember me.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I wish we had in a Black Mirror when you have that and like face recognition is
Yeah.
like, you
That would
met
be
this person.
amazing. That would be
That would be
amazing.
amazing.
Because it really hurts when someone does not remember of you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to inflict that pain on
Yeah.
someone else. It's not like you're not relevant, you're not important, you
Yeah.
are, but it's just
If someone says like, nice to meet you, would you say we met before? If you know you met before, or you just run with it?
let me think. I would
It's
just run with it.
yeah, me too. Because
That
it's
would
a
be
little
I would
walk
be
of
like a
shame to
little
do
bit sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
We do that to people.
When was the last time you were jealous of someone? Let me think.
But is it jealous like, I want that, I want what they have, I want what she has, I want to be traveling there? Or is it jealous like boyfriend jealousy? It can be like two things.
I was thinking if I want that.
You want that.
Because
Yeah.
if it's boyfriend jealousy, I don't think I have that.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to remember like when it was the last time. Mm.
I think it's easier to get
Oh,
jealous on social
I
media.
know. When I was at the farm
Yeah.
in Greece, there was a baby dog there.
Oh my god.
And he completely ignored me. And he was like going to this other girl, like on her lap.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I was a bit jealous.
Yeah.
I was really sad. Like, why? I feel like
I
it's
would be
another
too.
level of sadness when an animal rejects you.
Yeah.
Because,
true.
like, is it my aura? Is it my. Yeah, I think it was then.
It's true. I had a similar experience when I was in Bali and we were in the monkey forest. And back then I went with another like influencer friend of mine. And I remember like the monkeys going a lot to
To
her.
her, yeah.
And I was taking these amazing, like supernatural pictures of her with the monkeys, and it was like so natural. They were just going. And I, every time that I tried, like the mother, like saw like a baby monkey, the mother would come like crazy at me. And I was like, okay, maybe it's not meant to be. I remember feeling like this mix of sadness and jealous that I wanted to have those natural moments with the
Yeah.
monkeys. It was stupid. I was stressing because like after a while they eventually came to me too.
Yeah.
It was like that, just that moment entering that they were going towards her.
Yeah.
And in the end, she used none of the pictures. None, because
The audacity.
she's like a very picky,
Yeah.
very picky with her pictures. And I was like, it was all for nothing. Maybe you are like, that person has everything, and then you see and that they have their own demons.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
They use none of the pictures. And I was like, those pictures were so beautiful and natural. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So it's just to prove that grass is always greener.
Grass is always greener
on
on
the
our
other
grass.
side. All right, my turn. Read your last DM. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. Wait.
Juicy.
DM on Instagram or WhatsApp? Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram. Let's see. I have no idea. There's must be so many like boring ones with brands,
Imagine it's just like European 40, please.
Exactly. Emojis are so boring. So this is emojis. This is emojis. I want something a little more juicy. Because I react to a lot of stories, so that's basically what we have.
Oh, you're
here.
a story reactor?
I am.
Oh, that's
with
so
emojis.
cute.
I sent my address. This is boring. I want it to be like a person that has something,
Like a famous guy sliding onto the
I know. I have nothing. I have a message with you saying, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Reacting to a guy that is pretending to be a zombie in the Paris subway that you sent
Oh
me.
my god, did you see that? Did you see that? Imagine.
What the
Imagine if you saw
hell?
that. What would you do?
I don't know. I
So
don't know. I would be like,
he was literally on the floor of the subway
yeah,
in Paris.
we
Like,
should show. We should show.
let's show.
What the fuck?
The Lulu.
Literally.
Well, I would be so worried for my life.
Wow.
Because it's funny because it's not with me, but if I was there,
It would be crazy.
I'd be like, please
Oh,
don't pick
yeah.
me. Please don't look at me.
Because what's the difference between doing this and just taking off a knife
Yeah.
and like stab you?
Yeah.
Like it's the same
Or
level
like
of
imagine
craziness.
if it was like to your neck, like
Oh my god. Even without any zombie sickness, it would be terrifying.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have any like juicy stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, I can say something juicy here, like which is I have a DM from Jared Leto from last week.
I know you do.
It was crazy. When I saw this, I was like, because we
Your
talked
heart
here about
drop. No.
yeah,
Yeah.
we talked here about him and seeing him in the where was it in Paris in the
Le Coste.
yeah in the hotel Le Coste hotel, and so we have a history.
We have history.
Have
You have
history.
history with him already.
The Lulu history, but we do have it. And then when I saw, because the message, although if I'm gonna read the message, and it's supposed to be sent by the management team, but it's his account, so my heart dropped. And it's like, this is blah 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 from Jared Leto's team, and they're gonna have a concert in Lisbon, and they want to invite you to watch the show side stage and join the band and a group of folks on stage for the last song. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? And I wasn't here. I was in
Yeah.
Morocco.
Yeah. It's always those
So,
opportunities. Yeah.
Great. But it felt great to receive a message from Jared Leto. And I always think, first of all, he has a cult too. So I don't know how that would be.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
his cult about? How's his cult?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I also saw this TikTok that was so funny from the concert because he was wearing this. How do you say this cloth?
Yeah, like a
Cloth?
black, like.
No, it was a yellow cloth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Really long, like a priest,
Okay.
with the long hair, and he was like singing like this, obviously like rock songs, but they took the sound off on the clip, and they did this church song,
I
and
saw
it
that.
matched perfectly.
Yeah.
It was like, put this hand with my hand of the Lord.
With the Lord.
It
Let's
was
walk
so
with
fun.
the Lord.
So I can see him on that,
Yeah. Same.
vibes, cult vibes. So it must be weird. And I never know when is it like this that they do when they want certain girls that I never know if it's like a work opportunity thing or if it's like he picks influencers and like, please, manager, contact them. I want them here backstage.
It's
So I was-
probably that. So
I get
you
scary.
can never say that he hit on you because
Exactly.
it was his
It's the
team.
management team. So I never know. It might be legit and maybe he wants to do because he also connects with a lot of TikTokers and does these
Yeah.
videos that seem very like professional. So it might be that, but it also might be something else that we don't know. So let's keep it open. I wanted to bring something juicy, but it's not my last DM.
Yeah. But it
Well,
was juicy.
Yeah, it's
You
juicy.
delivered.
Thank you.
Let's grab this one.
My DMs are so boring.
Same. Oh well. Who's the biggest celebrity in your DMs?
Okay, so now we know mine, so let's see yours.
The biggest celebrity in my DMs. Probably you.
Oh no, I know you must have some. No, maybe back in. Do you remember someone that ever DM you? Like soccer players or singers? Nothing comes to
I
mind.
don't think so. I know I had some cool people following me.
Yeah,
With Khalifa, he follows us.
he's gonna be a dad.
Yeah.
That's
Kanye used to follow me.
crazy.
Do you know Claire from Modern Family?
No way, really?
She started following me last week. I love
Wow.
her.
She's
I
so
prefer
cute.
Phil Dunphy, but we'll get there. We're gonna
We're
get
gonna
there.
get
But yeah, I don't think I ever had like a DM.
crazy DM.
Yeah. Did you ever?
Well, besides Jared Leto, once I had from Will Smith's son.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
story.
The how's it called? Oh my god. Jaden. Jaden Smith. Sorry.
Jaden.
Jaden. But he was in a phase that he was hitting on every single influencer on earth. And he got one. He got a sub. I don't know her entire name, but she's very cute. And they have been dating for a while now, so I guess it worked out.
Yeah.
The flirting with
Yeah.
him. It was clearly like trying to flirt. And I had some sports guys that you can see they are big from the amount of following, but to be honest, I'm not a sports person, so
Yeah.
I never know. I
Yeah.
just sometimes I show my boyfriend like, do you know this one? He's trying to hit on me. But yeah, not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're boring.
We are very boring.
Next.
We have other big influencers, but it's just like
True.
friendly conversation.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yes.
Am I the drama?
Is it your third one? Yeah.
Yeah, you already have three,
I have
right?
3. Yeah.
So my third one, we're just going to take 5 today each. What's the most surprising thing a partner has ever done for you? Okay, a partner, because I have so many. So hard to pick one. So I would say, because my boyfriend is not that big on surprises, because we've been dating for so long, and we know each other so well that it's very hard to keep things from each other. But one time I was truly surprised with a surprise birthday party. I was not expecting
Yeah.
at all, because it's not a thing that we do, surprises. I was not expecting, and
And he managed to like keep it from you and
Yeah.
like talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a birthday dinner, and I thought I was just going to have dinner with him.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, it's like so many people, and I'm not good with surprises. My
Yeah.
reaction was like, I was so shocked that I had no I was like this, instead of like,
Yeah.
I was like, in my mind, the first thought was like, what a coincidence. You know? Really?
Why are they here?
Like, what are the odds that all my family and friends are in this pizza place?
They
The
all
same day, you know?
they were in the mood for
I was
pizza.
like, but you all had this party without me, and I just caught you off guard. And I was like, dumb. I'm so dumb. Obviously, they are here for me, but yeah, my first thought was like, I must have made a weird face.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest surprise.
Cute.
But usually they fail. Remember when you guys tried to
Yeah.
do this?
I was gonna touch on that. We tried to do like a surprise escape room. But then we were texting and I think you saw, right?
Everyone was being so suspicious. So we need to be at this place at certain hour. And then I saw like my other friend, Joanna, texting, I don't know if it was you or my boyfriend. I was like, why are they texting each other? Like, obviously something was going on, and they
Yeah.
couldn't hire that one. But
We tried.
that one that he did, it was the only surprise that really surprised me. So I need to say that.
Yeah. We tried.
Yeah, the intention is what
The
counts.
intention is what counts.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Yeah.
I
And it
miss
was
doing
fun.
escape rooms.
Yeah, we need to book another one.
Book another one.
Who's the person around you that dresses worst?
Name drop?
Savage.
That's my biggest fear. You can use a pass, or you can like name drop.
The person around me that dresses worst.
Oh, that is so bad to say.
Because I don't have anyone. I'm gonna pass this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your pass.
Yeah,
It's
let's
a
use the
hard. You can
pass.
go like the dress worst in terms of like not caring about fashion, or you can go with like dressing the worst.
Dressing bad.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. Yeah, the name drops are the worst. I can feel
Yeah.
for our guests now. Have you ever snitched on someone? Have I ever snitched on someone?
Snitches get stitches.
I ever snitched? I'm gonna say yes. I think I don't recall a moment, but I think for sure, even between my parents, like when my dad, for example, he likes to do tattoos and not tell my mom, and I sometimes like. I'm not a snitcher, but I think I must have someday, sometime said something that I wasn't supposed to say. And my family gossips a lot. My family gossips so much. We are you guys are not understanding. Like my mom and her sisters are the gossip queens.
Really?
Yeah. And so any secret on the family is never a secret. Like everyone pretends it's a secret, but everyone knows.
Yeah.
So I might have shared like spilled some tea eventually because
Yeah.
they pull it out of me. They are savages. I promise
They
you.
know how to handle it.
They
yeah.
know how to take
Yeah,
the information
yeah.
out of you. They are savages.
Yeah.
All my secrets are out. Like I cannot like hide anything
that's
because
cute,
no one
though.
knows. Yeah.
That's cute.
So I'm not a snitcher by nature. You can
No, I
keep,
don't think you are.
Yeah, I'm not, but I think eventually I might have said
You're very
something
low
that
key.
yeah. Thank you.
It's just my family.
Just my family. They are vampires of
Can
gossip.
choose your family.
They are, it's true.
Okay, read your last Google search.
I'm very curious.
Okay, so my last Google search.
I bet I'm gonna make a bet. I bet it's like clothes or bags or shoes.
Wait, because it's on YouTube. But it needs to be like a thing. Like a Google, right?
Are you through your history?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbnail. Episode 5. We transfer. I'm so boring. Wait, I found one. Black tea versus Coke Zero caffeine level.
Oh my god. I think that's an
I'm
easy
so
one. Like
boring.
black tea is really intense on caffeine.
Is it? I didn't know that. Here's one way to think about it. A typical cup of black tea has 50% the caffeine of a cup of coffee. But that
50%
wasn't
more?
50% the caffeine of a cup of coffee.
Oh, so it's like half the
Half of
caffeine?
the caffeine.
Okay. Do you prefer to go to Met Gala in the worst looking leggings and a neon top? Oh my god. I hope that the theme is like physical.
Astronomy.
Could be. Or go to a meet and greet with your fans without showering in 2 weeks. I'm sorry to the fans, but I think it's the obvious.
Perfume and deodorant go a long way.
Yeah. Yeah. And we can just not hug. Just like,
Yeah.
hi guys.
I'm with a little.
Yes. We cannot hug
Yeah.
today. I have a little cough thing, but love you all. It's sorry, fans. But like leggings and a neon top is like two bad things.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. Yeah. Well, that's it for the spicy questions. And that's it for the episode. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a little catch up on
Catch up.
us and the world.
I love that word.
And when we're back on the next episode, we're gonna have many news from around the world.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna have an episode next Monday. So keep tuned as
Yes,
always.
keep
And
tuned.
love you guys.
Love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.